a satisfying little. How's everybody doing? I gotta remember that command so that I can do it on my own too. Set subpoints. Okay, store that away in your mind. Okay. You guys, we're over halfway there. We're not even halfway through the month. Thank you so much for making that possible. I'm trying not to get too excited because not only do we need to hit it for this month, but for 3 in a row, but it's very exciting. So thank you, everyone. Elton, welcome. Entering into the blah mode from overtime. Are you done soon at least for Elton? Got the door, welcome. Lou, I hope everyone's doing all right. I'm on time today, can we believe that? I feel like I'm almost always 15 minutes late, but yay, Boston rocks! I love your music and your personality, simply fabulous. You are simply fabulous for Boston rocks. And please let me know if there's something I can play for you. I hope you've been doing well. I don't know if you've been here when I talked about my Boston trip a couple weeks ago, but it was amazing. It was that reset button I really desperately needed. So I feel like it really helped me kind of get a fresh perspective and just be happier. Hey Jeff, how are you? Joe. I said to my partner, oh, Joe's on time when I got my notification. Yep, I did it. Oh my goodness, met him. Thank you. How are you today? I was doing some busy work and had, of course, some video game soundtracks on in the background while I was working. And I found this new piece I am so excited to learn whenever I can set aside some time for that. I might be able to do it before stream tomorrow, we'll see. But it's another Xenoblade song. Oh, it is so beautiful. It's so pretty. A Dark Symphony, hello, how are you today? Well, I'm ready to just get into playing. I'm trying to decide where I want to start. For Madam, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope maybe some music might be helpful. Kimchi Bimchi's doing great. He did the classic move last night. That's so cute. I can't tell him no. He likes to sleep with his face, like on my face. And I'm trying to encourage him not to do that because I don't want to be smothered. And he also snores very loudly, so it will wake me up occasionally, but it's really cute. I can't help it. Oregon Dude, welcome. How are you today? I'm trying to think of what I want to start with. So I did revamp another loop today. There was a loop I've performed a lot in the past, but recently felt like it wasn't quite delivering how I wanted it to sound. And so that's actually what this project is here. I was just revamping it, and I'm gonna give that a go today. And I think it sounds a lot better. There's still some work that needs to be done with just me practicing, but I feel like I'll get there. When I saw Hi Dora, I was like, who's Dora? Cathadora, of course. Salamanders, welcome. I think I'd like to start with Eyes on Me, some Final Fantasy VIII. Have some tea, which I know is gonna be too cold after like 2 songs, so I'm trying to savor it while I can. Little ginger tea. Love when a song's fades like right when I'm about to start one. So satisfying. Here we go. Hey Kamira, how are you? Welcome, Raiders. Emma, what's up? I hope you had a good stream. Let me know if I can play you something. Jayton. Going wild with these gift subs. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. And again, thank you so much, Emma, for the raid. If anyone here has not had the pleasure of getting to watch Emma perform, make sure to change that. She's an absolutely fantastic singer-songwriter and has a really wonderful channel. So I know you'll be happy if you give her a chance, if you haven't already done so. And as for the raiders, excuse me, I just had dinner. What's up? My name's Joe. I play violin over video game soundtracks, and I also make loop arrangements and sing on top of them, playing a lot of different instruments, piano, bass, guitar, ukulele. Why did I say ukulele? I have one. I've not put that in a loop before. Accordion, banjo, just there's lots of instruments in this room. And again, for Emma, if you would like a song, please let me know. I usually end up running away after stream, head towards the couch, and eat some food, so I also encourage you doing that as well. For the resubs, Anonymous, thank you for a dono. Thank you. We just started stream. There's so much excitement already. I'm already falling behind here. Let me see here. I want to make sure I give my thank yous. Let's see. For Bex Not, thank you very much for the follow. Drant, Jayton for gifting how many subs now? 6. Thank you so much. Joe for the bits. Roscoe for a resub for 14 months. Thank you very much. For Jayton as well as Roscoe, you guys both get priority requests if that's something you'd like. Organ, were you anonymous? Integrity, thank you very much for 25 months. Thank you guys so much. As you can see in the title, we're already over halfway there to potentially get into that Partner Plus program. There's been a couple months I've been somewhat close, so I thought I'd use the excitement and opportunity of September to see if we could get there. This bar will only go up if it's subs from an individual at a certain tier. They don't count prime subs or gifted subs. While those are super appreciated as well, of course. But essentially, if I get that number for 3 months, I get a 70-30 cut instead of a 50-50, which would be incredible. And it would just take some of the pressure off my back. So if it's something you want to do and are able to do, it would be so appreciated if you considered subbing. Otherwise, if you just want to sit back and listen to music, I'm also very happy to do that. If you're ever looking for an amazing song to cover, I'd love to hear your rendition of Country Roads. Whenever I hear Country Roads, I just think of that meme. I'll find it on a break to show you guys. It's not funny explaining a meme, right? So I shouldn't. Okay, so we're just getting started. I feel like I should do a loop to introduce that aspect of my playing as well. I reworked another one today, but I think I want to start with something a bit more chill. The other song's chill, but, you know. Why don't I kind of want to do St. James Infirmary. It's the first loop arrangement I ever put together. Get that guitar. See if I successfully picked up all my picks from the ground. All right. Do I need the lyrics for this? I think I might. Jayden, oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You're being so generous. Thank you. I'm still extremely old-fashioned and I print out all my sheet music. I write out all my sheet music myself, so I feel kind of like connected to it. And watching these binders grow as I keep learning more songs is something that helps me stay motivated. I'm very much a collector kind of person. I feel like that's probably where it comes from. The laggy migration, yes. Oh, new computer came in, y'all. So the second I get enough time where I can comfortably set it up and take apart the old setup, that will be also happening soon. So we're going to have to say bye-bye to the laggy overlays, which is kind of sad. Kind of makes me bummed out, but it will be worth it, right? Anyway, let's do St. James Infirmary. Turn off my plugins before I need them. You conductor view all musical instruments? Yes. I don't know. Maybe? Yes. I don't know. Okay, so I need to set my foot pedals. I'll just do them horizontally. I think that should be fine. Huh? Why aren't you working? One sec. There we go. When in doubt, turn things off and on, y'all. It almost never lets me down. All right, let's do this. Thanks for being patient with me, y'all. That seems way too fast. I want this to be vibey. Down St. James for me. That should be good, huh? 3. Girl, you forget how to play guitar? Take 2. My bad, y'all. 2, 3. I haven't done this one for so long, I forgot what instruments I put on it, so I'm just gonna grab stuff. so I'd ride on over. But you'll never find no one like me. Let go, let go, God bless. Wherever she may be, you can search the whole world all over. But you'll never find no one like me. I felt like that me at the end was very, like, lazy. Me. Marina, what's up? I'm so stoked that that show ended up working out. Y'all, and then I'll be doing my third show doing live loops with Rena, and I'm so excited. It's been such a long time coming for me. I've, had a lot of people ask me when I would be doing my loops live at a venue, but I didn't know logistically how possible that was, because it's not like I can bring all this stuff, right? So I've been pouring in hundreds of hours just like fine-tuning how to get the backing tracks right on the Boss Looper and the levels, and it's a lot of turning knobs at like 1%, listening, adjusting another knob at 1%, and there's like 30 knobs, so it's just been a lot of nitpicking, but it's really starting to come together, so I'm really excited. Oh my gosh, we got a second raid. This is wild. I Paint Burbs. What's up, fellow Nashvillian? Thank you so much for the raid. I just finished an old-timey loop I could show you guys. Is there something I could play for you? I'd absolutely love to. For the raiders, what's up? My name's Joe, and I make loop arrangements and sing on top of them. I play lots of things: guitar, bass, banjo, accordion, and I sing. Go, let him go, God bless. Wherever she may be, you can search him somewhere down. But you'll never find no one like me. Not all the things I do are old-timey, but old-time music has a special place in my heart. One of the first Stono goals I had for the channel was to raise funds for this beautiful washboard. We love washboard. Love it. Hell yeah, Elton. Is there something I could play for you? Please let me know. Otherwise, yes, I do this, and I also play over video game soundtracks because I love video game music. It's what I listen to the most on my own free time. It makes me very, very happy. So those are the things I offer. I hope maybe that might interest you. I guess I should play violin. I haven't done that for new folks. I'm gonna do something from Final Fantasy. I love the Final Fantasy soundtracks. But which? Got a scoot? Totally get that. Thank you again for the raid. And if you guys are looking for a stream with calm, chill, beautiful painting vibes, you gotta go check out I Paint Burbs. She's amazingly talented. I kind of want to do, let's see. Let's do some Final Fantasy VII. I'm gonna do a really pretty piece called Ahead on Our Way. I'll put this one over here. I'm always adding new things to the song list too. I added a couple loops recently. I did Undertale, Super Mario 64, and I updated my Fiona Apple loop, which I'm very excited to show you today. I'll be doing that in a little bit. But how about I do some video game music real quick, and we'll keep going from there. All right. I realized I put the track a bit high compared to the violin. I'll try and be more mindful of that for the next one. But I'm really excited to see other people from the raid seem to also enjoy video game music. It is just like my favorite. It's the best. I can show you guys. I just have binders and binders full of music that I listen to, and then I write out the notes. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of improv on it. So like that second pass, I did some harmony notes. This just makes me want to do Zelda now. So this is Wind Waker. Windfall Island? Let's do this one. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. I usually thank everyone individually. There's been a huge rush. For Jess, I just gave you a follow so I can check you out as well. Friends of I Paint Burbs are friends of mine. Alright, let's start this one from the top. This is actually an arrangement done by one of my favorite remixers on YouTube. Their channel's called Juke Remix, and I really highly recommend. They were also the first channel I reached out to and was like, hey, can I play over your stuff on my stream? And they responded within like 10 minutes. And not only said yes, but they were like, do you want me to change anything? I was like, no, it's perfect. You don't have to change it. So let's go from the top for this. I just really want to play it once I heard it. Here we go. Ah, that's why. There we go. So happy. I love that song. I've said before how I think Dragon Roost is probably the most popular song from that game, but Windfall Island has my heart. I love it. I'll probably do Dragon Roost today too. But so I saw Jayton that you picked a priority request. let me open this up here. So you want to hear Dream a Little Dream of Me? You got it. For this one, I just play on the guitar and sing with it. So yesterday and Saturday, I spent all day recording for the final take of the practice vlog that I've been hovering on forever. I never finished the vlog because at the end of the practice vlog, I had to show the final playthrough of the piece. And I had such unrealistic expectations on myself. I was trying to get this piece sounding perfect. And I've been recording that final take for over 200 hours now. And I was finally like, you know what? This is an even more accurate representation by actually just being honest and putting it up and being like, it's still not perfect. It's never gonna be. But I feel like I have mixed feelings now that I have the final take, so I'm going to spend the week doing the final edits to finally release the vlog. I recorded a few months of my life, bringing the camera to recording studios, and I recorded, I think, 4 studio sessions that I did with different artists that you get to see, and as well as like my practice vlog and things. So I will be finalizing that, which I'm really excited about. But it did put me in a little bit in a self-doubtful place, I guess. Just watching so many takes of myself back with like mistake after mistake after mistake, but it's a lot better than where it started. So I will give myself that. For Darho, thank you for 200 bits. Any advice for lefties who want to learn the violin? If I'm being honest with the violin, I feel like both hands are as difficult as the other. Like for me, I find the right hand is the hardest part for it, whereas the left that does the fingerboard is a little more intuitive for me. So I feel like whichever hand is your dominant might not affect the playing too much. Yeah. And as much as I know that it's like a really good thing to watch yourself practice back, like if you film your practices, then you'll be able to better see things that you need to fix. It's always so hard for me to do. I'm so hard on myself. I'm just like, intonation, I heard an open string there, like all the things. Blaze Swordberg, happy Monday to you as well. Thank you very, very much. And please let me know if there's something I can play for you. So dream a little dream. My tea's probably cold now. Okay. Doc, that's actually good advice. Have you tried playing the violin before, Doc? Yes, the vlog will be up on my YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel is Joe Cleary. And right now, it's mainly my kind of polished recording edited projects, like for my covers and things like that. Some Celtic arrangements I've done, a banjo arrangement. But I wanted to dip my toes into the vlog world, see where that took me. And I'm already working on my next arrangement recording to put up there as well with like a stylized video that I'm editing. Yes, tell me a secret. And chat. Let's see here. I've learned that if I turn this on, it can help. Chief Slayer, welcome. It's good to see you again. Viola, really? Take it out, Doc. Bring it back. It will be so good on your recordings. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seems to whisper, I love you. Birds singing a sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Oh, that's why. I was like, why is this so quiet? Say night and night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me when I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just sing there. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Thank you again, Jayton, for all of the gifted subs and the bits and everything. I remember the second that I was reminded this song existed. I was in a class when I was briefly in the music ed program. I ended up switching my major to professional music, which is like make your own major with music. And we were trying to make a big list of songs that were like school appropriate, because you gotta like obviously be really careful about like, you know, what songs you can perform in front of kids. And we all took turns performing songs that we thought were appropriate to sing for classes in school. And a girl got up and sang that song. And I was like, just like totally mesmerized. I probably looked crazy. I was just staring at her like, oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful moment in time. So thanks to whoever that girl was. And thanks as well for Strings and Strings. Brendan, thank you so much. I feel like I haven't seen you stream for a bit. Is this like a big comeback stream? How have you been? It's good to see you. Please let me know if there's something I can play for you. I would love to. And make sure you guys check out Strings and Strings as well. Let me check my priority request list. Looks like we're all clear. Well, I feel like maybe I should do another kind of like sweet song. Or like a softer one. A little comeback stream. Well, welcome back. It's good to see you. Oh, you know what I haven't done the entire month of September yet? Is do my Green Day cover. Wake Me Up When September Ends. So let's do that. Here it is. Sorry, I shouldn't like drink water that close to the mic. Icky. So I was messing around with some effects in Ableton today, as I always am. So I am going to do... I'm going to see if this reverb that I put together for violin will work. For Jayden, I usually do 1 request per person per stream, but I can do that for you as well. This is like the stream of raids. There's been unreasonable amounts of raids. Thank you, Vlad. Thank you. How was your stream? I really appreciate that. Welcome. My name's Joe, and I make loop arrangements and sing on top of them for covers and originals and instrumentals. And I also play over video game music soundtracks because I love video game music. I was going to do a Green Day cover real quick of Wake Me Up When September Ends. Just seems to make sense to do it this time of year. Let's see if that reverb sounds nice that I did. becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I have lost. Wake me up when September ends. I think I like the string. What's the word I'm looking for? Reverb. There's like 100 different plugins within Ableton, and I'm slowly getting to know all of them. And I was messing around with their reverb settings and customized one that I thought was a little less heavy-handed. For Butley Poopington, how are you? Scotty, great to see you as well. Juno, great to see you. I know I've missed a lot of people in chat. Frog Party, what's up? For Skiz Tech, oh my god, this is the channel that started it all for me. I discovered Twitch because of Joe Plays Violin. No way! Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Let's see. So we have a request for Pan's Labyrinth's Lullaby. I think I can use the same template for that, actually, which is great. I just gotta remember not to save it. So Pan's Labyrinth's in 3/4. Oh no, then I need to actually use a different one. Okay. A little bit of changeover music while I get this all set up. I fell in love with this next song I'm about to play for you when I saw the film in high school, Pan's Labyrinth. And I just thought it was so, so beautiful. And it led me down a road where I started to actively seek out a lot of film scores. And that's actually how I found Les Choristes, that other loop that I do. But there's some really awesome film soundtracks out there. So let's see. For this one, I am gonna play guitar and hum the melody. Spilling on myself. One of my favorite soundtracks is actually How to Train Your Dragon. It's so good. I love that film score so much. Hey, Julia. I'm trying to see if I remember how to do this. I know there's another chord. My voice has been a little sensitive today, so we'll see how well I'll be able to sing the higher notes. Shout out for Julia Dina, by the way, who's also my violin teacher and fellow music streamer. She's amazing. So make sure you check it out. For Chimera, I know it's so good. I love it. You know, do I want to? I'm gonna try out the new reverb setting specifically for strings. So I'm just gonna drag that to these four. There we go. Thought I heard kimchi. My bad with the low volume at first. I noticed it, but I'd already started recording, so I was like, I'd rather just finish the recording layer and then just like push the knob at the end. That one almost made my like eyes well up at first, listening to just the guitar and the humming. It's a sad but beautiful little melody. I really like it. Gonna be rewatching that movie soon. We watched it in the Discord together, I want to say like a year ago. And I can't remember who it was. I hope they don't feel embarrassed by me saying this because I thought it was very, very sweet. Someone was like, hey, I really want to watch the movie with you guys, but I don't do well in like scary movies. Is this movie scary? And I was like, kinda. And I was like, I can message you before all the scary parts happen because I've watched it so many times. So it was so funny, like whenever a violent scene was coming up, I would just message them and be like, be ready, or like click away for 2 minutes. Pan's Labyrinth is sad. Is this a joke? Is that what are you saying, Raisin? Also, hello, Raisin. How are you? Let's see. Well, we've done a couple loops, so why don't we do some tracks? I'll try and pick something that's like complementary to what that just was. For Newton, thank you very much for the resub, by the way. Thank you. And as you guys can see in the title, we are officially over halfway there to reach that 350 goal. The deal is, with Twitch, if Twitch partners get 350 points for 3 months straight, then they get a 70-30 cut, even if you don't hit 350 after that 3rd month. So I'm taking the opportunity of September to maybe stir up a little hype and see if I can make that happen. The things that won't help the bar go up and down are Prime subs or gift subs, even though they're super appreciated. But my hope is that for those who want to and are in a place where they can do that, what would help me a lot is if people might consider subbing in advance for 3 months, because I need this for 3 months, and with the September discount code happening right now, it would be a really good opportunity to help me get there. So thank you for all of the people who have already helped me potentially reach that. If I can get that 70/30, it would just be amazing. Daniel, welcome. Thank you. Jaywalk the Walk, thank you very much for a Prime sub. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. And that does give you priority requests if that's something that you'd like. Again, unfortunately, this program doesn't count Prime subs or gift subs, even though it all still really helps me. So thank you very much. But if you don't see this bar move, they only count if people sub at a tier, like an individual does for that program. Where are you welcoming me? The stream? Maybe? Let's see. Let's switch to the game binder. I think I know what I'd like to do. You've been here for over an hour talking? Well, my bad. I will say though, we did get like 200 plus people raids for the first hour, so I have not been keeping up with chat as much as I'd usually like to. I was trying my best to just kind of keep it cool and make sure I was introducing myself in the best light possible. So there is a song I'm thinking of that could be nice. I'm trying to remember what game it's from. Yeast, that's it. I think that this song will sound really nice after the Pan's Labyrinth stuff. Everlasting Transient. One of the members of our community, Chris, tweeted this song at me, was like, you should learn this. And I listened to it and was like, oh my gosh, I totally need to learn this. It's beautiful. You know that's not what it is. I feel like my brain just goes blank when I get a raid because I know that I only have like a certain amount of time to make a good impression before people click away. So I just really try to think quickly, like, okay, what can I do quickly and efficiently that people might like? And then I gotta say my thank yous and, you know, do all the things. I wish I could do all the things at once, but there's a lot to focus on. Daniel, you have to go. Are you kidding me? So Daniel said that the guy who the odd man who sings about poop, puke, and pee, we all know him, we all love him, apparently invited you to see him perform in Danvers? I don't know Danvers. Do you think he does the poop songs? He probably doesn't there, right? Thank you, Yolkface. Thank you. I love that song. It's so pretty. I kind of want to do my other yeast song that I learned, The Drifting Village. And then I should probably take a break and fill up my water cup. I didn't realize how dehydrated I was. I need some water. Let's do this song first. The Drifting Village. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. You can do it. What's up, Raiders? Here, let me just do one more pass of this. But thank you so much. Thank Raiders. Thank you so much, Justine. I really appreciate it. This is from a video game called Yeast 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. What I do on this channel is I I write out music to video game music. Yes, I listen to video game music the most in my own free time. It makes me very happy. I also make loop arrangements of covers, instrumentals, and originals. And I think most of you here probably know Justine by now, but if that's not the case, you are missing out. She is fantastic, multi-instrumentalist. Sorry, that just made me laugh. Violin girls are so much smarter than normal girls. I don't know about none of that for myself, but it's a funny thing to read. Well, maybe I should do a loop as well to introduce kind of the full spectrum of what I do. Let's see here. Thank you for all the follows, by the way. And Jay, you are killing all these gift subs today. Thank you so much. What kind of vibes do we want for a loop? Do we want chill, relaxing, or a little more energetic? Oh no, I still need my water. I'll do a loop before that. Let's see. I kind of want to do... Dana, what's up? Good to see you. I'm seeing more chills. How about I do Go It Alone, my back cover? How many instruments can I play? I play all of them at different levels of competency, but I've played a bit of piano, the bass, the banjo, the guitar. I have like a little toy accordion that makes an appearance. Alright. I feel like this is a compromise of energy and chill, so we're gonna do Go It Alone by Beck. Cool. Start simple. Have you played the washboard or the jug? I haven't. I have the washboard here. I have this for my more like ragtimey loops, or if I do like fiddle music. I haven't played a saw before. I've seen a saw player. I heard it's really hard. One day. Seems kind of dangerous to have in the house though, especially with Kimchi. Kimchi's my cat who wants to get into everything. Let's see. Cool, let's do it. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for all those who stuck around to give me a chance from the raid. I really appreciate you. I hope you're having a nice day. I left the door open if Kimchi wants to try and come in, but he always will try and eat my cables, which is not ideal. there's a wrong note that I actually kind of liked in there. All right, cool. I think we are ready. I'm coming over, see me down at the station, better laying with my hands in a bucket, jingling a wish code that I stole from a fountain that was drowning all the cares in the world. When I get older, see me down on the back porch fence, just see the dogs run with a ring and a question, and my shivering voices are singing through a crack in the wind. I better go it alone. Bye, bye, bye. I better go it alone. Oh, 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 bye, bye, bye. I better go it alone. Bye, bye, bye. I better go it alone. Oh, 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 bye, bye, bye. I better go it alone. Bye, bye, bye. I better go it alone. Oh, 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 bye, bye. Down on the corner, see me standing on a makeshift road with the dust down, burning a long black shadow. Pull a hammer from a coal mountain down where your daddy was working. Comb my hair back, strike a match on a bathroom wall where my number is written. Driving on the sidewalk, looking back and the sky is burning in the rearview mirror. I better go it alone. I better go it alone. Bye, 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 bye. I better go it alone. Oh, 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 bye, 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 bye. I better go it alone. Bye, bye, bye. I better go it alone. Oh, 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 bye, bye. I'm coming over, see me down at the station by the lane with my hands in my pocket, jingling a wish coin that I stole from a fountain that was drowning all the cares in the world. When I get older, see me climbing on the back porch fence, just see the dogs running with a ring and a question, and my shivering voices are singing through a crack in the midnight. I better go it alone. Go it alone. Bye, bye, bye. I better go it alone. Oh, 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 bye, bye. Down on the corner, I better go it alone. Makeshift road with the dust up and a long black shadow. I better go it alone. Go on down where your daddy It always makes me feel real good like. Thank you, everybody. Thank you again for those who stuck around from the raid. I know it's kind of a mishmash of songs here on my channel because I really love making loops, but I also really love video game music so much. It's what I listen to the most in my free time. It just makes me feel calm and nostalgic and at peace, and I have so much love for these games that I play for you guys, so it's kind of a 50-50. I do half loops, half playing to game tracks. I'll put this song list in chat for anyone who's curious. Again, so grateful for the raid from Justine. One of my favorite things that I've really loved from being on the Twitch music side of things is I've been meeting way more other female musicians than honestly I have in the 10 years I've been performing here in Nashville. And it's just really inspiring and encouraging and exciting for me to see all these really strong individual female artists. So I'm very, very grateful to get to be a part of that here on Twitch. And of course, with all the other members of the community as well. I've lived in Nashville now for 10 years. And in that time, I get to play with a lot of different artists and travel on the road and do lots of things. And most of that time has been spent with a lot of dudes. And I love those dudes. They're like my best friends. I freaking love all the people that I play with. But that was one thing that I was very excited about when I first started doing Twitch music. So very exciting. Let's see. I did one loop. I can do more loops. How about we do like one or two more loops, and then I'll do some of my favorite tracks that I really like to play along with. Since we did one that was more dancey, I'd kind of like to show a bit more of my ragtimey side. I love old time music, and I've been recently learning how to do old time fiddle. I was like, I've lived in Nashville for this long. I feel like I'm not taking advantage of the culture here. So I want to learn how to play fiddle music. And there's this really cool bar every Sunday that has an old time fiddle jam, and people just show up with their dogs and grab a beer and sit in a big circle and play a bunch of music. A bunch of like banjos, upright bass, guitars, fiddles. And I got to get back in the habit of it. I had to kind of put things on pause for a bit, but I'll play you a little bit of some old time fiddle because I think it's fun. It will also test me to see if I still remember it. Let's see. It's cute. And like one of the people, like I said, they'll bring like their dog and they'll just fall asleep at our feet while we're playing. And it's just so cool. There's a bunch of different ages there, a lot of different vibes. I really like it. So that's specifically an old time fiddle arrangement. Things get kind of like vague when you separate bluegrass from old time and Celtic. They're all different, but they do share a lot of the same songs. They'll just do things a little bit differently. But that one was at least advertised to me as more of a old-timey arrangement. I did used to play in a pirate band. That is correct. Yeah, it's true. I was playing with a folk band, and I was working the merch table after, and this gentleman with long curly gray hair and like a bandana on his head walks up to the table. He's like, "Would you be interested in playing some pirate music? It's a paid gig." And I just heard paid gig, so I was like, yes. And we exchanged information, and I ended up going on the road with that band for like 2 years. And we got some really good gigs. We got to play like the Minnesota State Fair, the Tall Ships festivals, basically like any summer outdoor festival, especially in Florida. We played a lot of gigs in Florida. There was a lot of pirates. And I learned that, you know how there's Renaissance festivals? There's pirate festivals where it's like only pirates. And they had like pirate speed dating, and everyone brings their own stein, and everyone drinks, what did they drink? Rum. They all drink rum. They're like really strict on that. It's all oh my god, no. No. How many shares of plunder were you paid? It depends, but it was some of my higher paid gigs at the time. It was pretty good. But I feel like I'm talking at you guys a lot. I hope you don't mind. But there was one night where like I was in the hotel room and we had enough money for this gig that everyone got their own hotel room. And I was having a beer on the patio and I'm like looking out, and I felt really sad, I remember, because even though like I was making money at this gig, it was like really lonely and just long travel hours, and it made me start to really think about how I wanted to pursue being a full-time musician and what kinds of gigs that I wanted to do. And you know, it's always a balance, because you have to do with any line of work stuff that you don't want to do to get the amount of income you need to do the other stuff that you want to do. But that's when I kind of stepped back from some of those gigs like that, and you guys have given me the gift with Twitch, where now if I'm playing a show, it's because I want to do the show. It's never because I have to anymore. So thank you so much for that. I know it sounds so lame, but like, you guys like for real changed my life with this. It's amazing, and I'm very, very grateful. I still go out on the road with bands. This was actually a festival I played a month ago in Des Moines, and I do travel a fair amount, so I might be in your area playing a show with a band at some point. Cool. How long will this streaming... I don't know how long this stream's gonna last, like with Twitch working as well as it is. So as long as you guys are giving me the opportunity, I've been running with it. I spent money on starting violin lessons again, and you know, I work really hard at that, and I spend every day practicing and learning more arrangements. Oh, I still have to do my Fiona Apple arrangement for you guys. Yeah, and I just, yeah. Did you happen to play at the State Fair in Des Moines? I don't know if it was a state fair. It was a big festival. It was called, I can read upside down. 80/30. There's a sticker on my case. 80/35. But that festival was awesome. I loved it. It was super cool. Okay, I gotta focus, girl. I would like to play for you guys, People Are Strange, because it kind of shows my more old-timey silly side as well. And then we'll go from there. Checking my priority song list. If anyone's curious as to how to get a priority request, I just ask that you do anything to help me remain a full-time musician, so that, you know, if you sub or gift a sub, dono or bits. And my specific goal for September is I'm trying to get 350 points to get into the Partner Plus program. If you hit this amount of points for 3 months, you get a 70-30 cut instead of a 50-50, which is a big difference. They only count for this program tier subs, so if you gift a sub or a prime sub, they don't count. But if anyone is able to and willing, it would really help me out if you'd consider subbing at tier 1, 2, or 3. And with the sub discount right now, my special request is if you consider subbing for 3 months in advance, that covers that 3 months where I might actually be able to make it happen. So upgrading tier is good. Yeah. If you sub at tier 3, like it will count as 6 points. Tier 1 is 1 point and tier 2 is 2. But for not even halfway through the month, we're already over halfway there. So I'm having a good attitude about it. And you know, if it doesn't happen, that's okay too. But that 70-30 cut would help me out a lot, if I'm being honest. But anyway, before I do more songs for you guys, I ran out of water, so I really want to get some water real quick. And I kind of want to show you my most recent YouTube cover. My YouTube channel is Joe Cleary. And I did Suspended License. Thank you so much. Thank you. And a sub gets you a priority request. So if there's something I can play for you from my song list, I would absolutely love to. Station, you guys. Oh my goodness. Station subbing at tier 3 for 3 months. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is amazing. And you don't have a priority request. You're just being nice. Yo, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, let me get that water real quick, and I'm going to put on a cover I did by Duran Duran. It's called The Chauffeur, and I recorded and edited and did it all on my own. Some Zelda. Yeah, you got it. I have a ton of Zelda, so if you want to pick a certain Zelda, go for it. Otherwise, I'm happy to just pick a handful for you. But I'm going to be back right at the end of this video. I just need that water. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Top planes, the glides are moving. Oh, looking for a new place to drive. You sit beside me, so newly charming. Sweating dewdrops glisten fresh in your sight. And the sun looks down, letting everything behind. It's the front of your dress, all shadowy line. And the droning engine thaws in time. Living for another day. The aphids on the bend, drifting haze. Swim seagull in the sky towards that hollow western night. My envied lady holds you fast in her gaze. And the sun dips down, letting everything behind. It's the front of your dress, all shadowy line. And the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart. The sun dips down, letting everything behind. It's the front of your dress, all shadowy line. And the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart. Say, blue silver. watching lovers part. I feel you smiling, where glass splinters lie so deep in your mind. To tear out from your eyes with a thought to stiffen brooding lies. I'll only watch you leave me further behind. And the sun dips down, letting it behind. As the front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with you being home. And the sun dips down, letting it behind. As the front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with you being home. And the sun dips down, letting it behind. As the front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with you being home. And the sun dips down, letting it behind. As the front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart.
My cat wants to say hi. This is Kimchi. You're a good boy. I usually can't let him stay in the room because he keeps trying to chew the cables, which is not ideal. You want to give everyone ASMR purse? Oh, that's very nice. But I got Kimchi like 3 months ago. He's 9 months old, and he's been great. He's a very good boy, other than the cable chewing stuff. DJ, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, this hair is killing me. Can I try and put you in your bed? I have a feeling that you're going to go right for the cables and I'll have to kick you out, but let's try putting you in your bed, okay? Is he a musician too? He sings a lot. Right? Please don't go under there. Kimchi, don't do it. Good boy. Good boy. He's totally gonna go under there. Kimchi? No, Kimchi. Kimchi, come here. No, no. Bye-bye. We gave him a try. Later, dude. Also, my hair has decided to sprout these like tiny ones. And I don't know why. I don't know where they came from. And I hate it. I hope they grow out soon. Okay, anyway. Let's do another loop, huh? So I'm going to do People Are Strange, and then we'll do some Zelda to thank Station. And, yeah. You wish your hair would do that? I don't know. I'm not fond of it. I gotta get it cut at some point, because it's getting a little ridiculous. And, with TwitchCon coming up, I wanted to get a little cut. Look nice. People Are Strange. Let's get into the ragtimey stuff. And I still gotta do my Fiona Apple cover. Lots to do. Yours is advancing. I guess so, yeah. When you put it in perspective. Okay. People Are Strange. I already recorded the guitar for this. Some of the loops I do from scratch, and sometimes I pre-record some things to help it move along just a bit faster. TwitchCon is like a month away. I know. That's actually a good reminder for me to book that damn appointment. I gotta do that. Okay. We're gonna do banjo. Let's do it. Let me set my pedals. I'll do this and that, and then these two. I love the banjo. I think it sounds like little raindrops and it's beautiful. I put it in the wrong input. I'm such a butt face. Okay, take 2 on the banjo. My bad. Okay, here we go. Another raid? Oh my gosh, Hannah. Tonight has been the night of raids. Thank you so much, Hannah Hawes. Thank you. Please let me know if I can play you something. I would love to. For raiders, welcome. My name's Joe, and I make loops and sing on top of them. I also play over video game soundtracks because I love video game music. Alan, were you behind this?
are strange when you're a stranger. Faces are ghastly, oh ho, when you're down. Oh, those women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven, oh ho, when you're down and you're strange. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange, strange, when you're strange.
Thank you guys. Thank you. It took me a while to get comfortable with Ableton. When I first started looping, I was using a Boss loop pedal, and then I eventually switched over to Ableton, and oh man, that was a difficult transition for me. I felt like everything I knew about looping was just like thrown out the window, and I had to relearn how to build things. And yeah, the learning curve was just brutal for me. I was having such a hard time, but I kept at it, and you know, I'm so glad that I ended up seeing it through to the other side, because it is an amazing program. I have so much more control over the loops than I did prior. But that first couple months, there were some tears on stream. Let me tell you, oh my gosh, I was having a real hard time. Really hard time. Okay, so we got to do some Zelda for station. It was very close to that. Of course, Zelda needed its own binder full. Oh, I forgot I wanted to make this into a loop, the stable trotters theme. I'll do that at some point. Happy Friendly, thank you. I remember those first couple months when I was crying learning Ableton. It was rough. Oh, let's do the Dragon Roost loop. This one's fun. Some Wind Waker. Well, yes, I've always used Logic for recording, but while it was a tough learning arc, I'm very happy that I ended up sticking through with it. Okay, so we're gonna do Dragon Roost Island. This one I'll do from scratch, so I just gotta build it up. All the new people in chat have been so lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate all the positivity. Okay. Dragon Roost. I'm gonna start with guitar, then we'll add bass and go from there. Thank you for all of these follows, you guys. I usually thank everyone individually, but there's been a whole lot tonight. For Will, also for the resub for 14 months, thank you so much. I want to make sure I give my thank yous to Kadarjo for the 200 bits, Hunt Beer for gifting 2 subs. Thank you. Thank you everyone very, very much. All the music in the background on stream is video game music as well. I'm not exaggerating when I say it's what I listen to in my free time. It just makes me feel relaxed. All right. For Station, for being incredibly generous by subbing for 3 months in advance, which helps me dramatically reach potentially getting that 70-30 cut in the Partner Plus program. So thank you so much. And I'll try and make this one a good one for you. What's your fave game theme tune? I feel like it kind of depends. I've been really into Xenoblade Chronicles lately. Um, the most nostalgic is probably like the Zelda and Final Fantasy stuff, especially like Final Fantasy 8 and 9 music. I really love 8 and 9. Okay. Let's tap a tempo. Bun, da, dun, dun. Ah! Ah! That was so loud. Are you sorry? I wasn't expecting it to be that loud. Oopsie. Wait, now it's gone. There we go. Dun, 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 bum, bum, bum. what's up? Hooray! I feel like I have to like remind myself that I don't need to make that one super fast. Because I kind of like it at the laid back tempo as well. It's just chill. Alrighty. Let me check our priority crew requests list over here. Looks like we're all caught up. Great. So this might be a good opportunity for me to test out the little revamp I did on my Fiona Apple loop. I really love Fiona Apple. She's one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to female vocalists and songwriters. I just think she's amazing. So I wanted to see if I could try and put together a loop arrangement of her song Extraordinary Machine. So I'm gonna do my best. It's gonna start as you guys have always heard me do it, but I tried to make up a piano part to go with it. So we're gonna see how that goes. Or you know what? I feel like I probably don't need the lyrics for this one. I think I'd much rather have the music. So this one's gonna sound very like stripped down, and then I will play piano after I layer all the strings. The original arrangement of this song, it features like a small ensemble, so it's all orchestral instruments. So I listened to it and I transcribed what I was hearing all the other instruments doing, and we're gonna just record a lot of violins doing it. Okay. Oh, for Denmark. That's really cool for DJ. One of my friends is from Denmark. Have a good night's rest. Hey, Bishop. How are you? It's good to see you. Okay, I'm a little nervous about this one. I'm gonna do my best. I bonked the violin. Okay, I can do this. I recorded a pizzicato layer and I dropped it an octave to sound like a cello. certainly haven't been spreading myself around. I still only travel by foot, and by foot it's so proud. But I'm good at being uncomfortable, so I can't stop changing all of the time. I notice that my opponent is always on the go, and won't go so as not to focus. And I notice he'll ride with any guidance on the sacrifice from whence it came, but he's no good at being uncomfortable, so you can't stop staying exactly the same. There was a better way to go, you'd find me. I can't help the road just runs up behind me. Oh, be kind to me, or treat me. I'll make the most of it. I'm an extraordinary machine. I seem to you to seek a new disaster every day. Deem me due to clean my view and be at peace in that. I need to prove, I mean to move in my own way and say I've been getting along for long before you came into the play. I am the baby of the family. It happened so everybody cares and wears their sheep's clothes while they chaperone. Curious, you looking down your nose at me while you appease. Curious to try and help, but let me set your mind at ease. If there was a better way to go and you'd find me. I can't help the road just runs up behind me. Oh, be kind to me, or treat me mean. I'll make the most of it. I'm an extraordinary machine. Oh, if there was a better way to go, you would find me. I can't help the road just rolls out behind me. Oh, be kind to me, or treat me mean. I'll make the most of it. I'm an extraordinary machine. I wanted to press that bell so bad when I was playing the piano, but it was like just out of reach. But yay, I'm really happy with that. I need to develop my violin line, the piano line a bit. This is where I get confused. But it's honestly, very surprising to me that I am even adding piano to it. I used to be terrified to play piano on stream. I just straight up would refuse to do it. But since the beginning of this year, I've been really practicing piano and bass a lot. Not gonna lie, I was a little skeptical with you said you were adding piano with this one, largely because I was worried it'd be less emphasis on the violin, but I liked what is added. Thank you. That's great to hear. Yeah, I just feel like, with Fiona Apple, I can't help but see piano right with it. And I liked the string arrangement I had, but I think it was missing a little bit of something, So, hooray! Great. Another loop that I feel I kind of tidied up a bit. I talked to you guys about how I switched from using a loop pedal to Ableton. And when I started working more in Ableton, I realized that a lot of my loops I didn't think really transferred well or sounded good anymore. So I first learned how to use them and do them as I always had on Ableton. And then I kind of revamped everything where I would take a loop a week and just redo it and add new layers and figure out how to make it better. But I've gone through basically all of the old songs. There's a couple left that I'm going to revisit. And these are ones that you guys haven't even like heard me do in forever. Like Kiss from a Rose is left. Yeah, like most of them have been revamped. Oh, I still got to do Strange Magic. That should be my next mission. Some Electric Light Orchestra. I kind of want to play some tracks. I think I'm going to make tonight a bit of a shorter stream. Oh yeah, the Carole King one. That one I want to revisit and like make it... I think my issue with it before was I tried to make it sound exactly like the track. And I think what would be best for me is trying to make it different. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, that was your first one ever? That is a tough but beautiful Fiona Apple song. You did awesome. Thank you for Sully Manders. It's one of my favorites. Like, I love that. And, I love Paper Bag. I want to do that one at some point. Oh, the dance? Oh my god. Memory Lane. Holy guacamole. That's wild. Let's see. What do I want to start with? Oh, I want to do Octopath Traveler 2 songs. I hope you guys aren't sick of me doing these. They're just so pretty. I can't help myself. I'm going to start with my favorite, Brightlands. I can't help myself. It makes me too dang happy. So as well as learning and arranging lots of loop arrangements, I also transcribe video game music, and that's what this binder is. I have a Final Fantasy one and a Zelda one too. But even if you don't play video games, give these songs a chance because they're very pretty. So beautiful. I was most excited for this soundtrack over like any other game soundtrack for years. I was so excited. I would like to do next Home of Wisdom and the Arts. And I think I'm going to close requests as well. I know that tonight has been a bit shorter of a stream. Today was admittedly really busy, and I'm just preparing a lot of stuff. I have a show this weekend with Tails, and I'm doing another loop arrangement for another live show, so I'm feeling a little bit burnt out. I feel bad because there's been so many raids and all these things, and I feel like I should push longer with it being September and all, but your girl's a little bit tired. Alright, you guys. I think I'm going to call it there for today. A little bit shorter of a stream than usual, but I don't want to push myself too hard. I think also trying to record this past weekend, that final take for the vlog, like, it just zonked me out. Thank you, Dark Symphony. Thank you, everybody, so much. For those who resubbed today with tier 1 through 3, which is helping me get closer and closer. Thank you guys so much. We went from being, at that halfway point. Now we're getting close to 2/3 we're going to be rooting for next. My next stream is going to be tomorrow at 3. I stream 4 times a week, Monday nights and then Tuesday, Thursday at 3 p.m., and Friday at 10 a.m. You are all just so wonderful. Thank you so much. You give me such a motivation and a positive outlook for continuing to pursue music, and I really am just so grateful. So thank you everybody so much. And I'm gonna take a look at who we might want to be rating. Let's rate Emmy. Thank you, Sessions. Emmy Law is a fellow musician and a fellow Nashvilleian, and she's awesome. I've gotten to hang out with her a bit, and I really, really enjoy her. She's a wonderful person. Emmy Law Music. I'll be live again tomorrow, my friends. Be good to yourselves. Say something nice to yourself before you go to bed. That's a little thing I've been doing for myself, which I think has been kind of helpful. Bye, guys. See you, Station. Station, thank you for the generosity today. Ooh, the raid's still thinking about it. There it goes.